Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Learn to Understand, and in today's video I'm going to continue with nomenclature and we're going to do some practice questions. So this would be the fourth or the fifth part for the nomenclature, but yeah, practicing questions, it is the second part. Okay, so nomenclature. We all know what is nomenclature. Nomenclature is naming, assigning names to the organic compounds. Correct. So if we see we have this particular organic compound, if we start naming the carbon atoms, then only one carbon atom is present here. How many carbon atoms are present? Only one carbon atom is present? No. See, just CH3 is also something. So 1, 2, and 3. So 3 carbon atoms are present in this particular hydrocarbon. Okay. So if you see, you have three things that you have to find out: word root, suffix, and prefix. As I told you in all my video, in my previous video as well. First is method. If you want to do a very good thing, means you want to score good in the nomenclature, then the very important thing that you all have to apply basically is just that it has to be understood that you have to first of all divide the particular IUPAC name into three parts, right? So word root stands for number of carbon atoms. So three carbon atoms are present, 1, 2, and 3. So prop. And suffix stands for the bonding that is present. Now what kind of a bond is present? Single bond, so we use ane. If double bond is present, we use ene. If triple is present, we use ine. Okay. Now if I talk about the prefix, prefix is something where the functional group is present. So 2, 3, dimethyl, right? So if I talk about the IUPAC name for the same, it would be 2, 3, dimethyl propane. Correct, students? Okay. Now if I talk about this, first let's set the carbon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because if you see, if you do it from here, then 1, 2, 3. But if you take it the other way, it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. So now word root is now four carbon atoms are present, so but, right? Then what kind of bond is present? Single, so ane. Then third thing that basically comes into effect is that prefix, right? Prefix is something where the functional group is present. The functional group is present in the second place. So you're going to write 2 methyl, right? Now after you've written 2 methyl, then what it would be? 2 methyl butane. This is the IUPAC name for the second part. Correct? Okay. Now I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move on to the next example, third and fourth. So let's see the third example, that is I don't know what is happening. Right, seems have to, you know, inverted manner. Really don't understand now because whenever I write it, they make it O. ऐसे ही करना पड़ेगा अब. Now the fourth is so now again word root, suffix, prefix, word root, suffix, word root, suffix, prefix. So कार्बन एटम्स की चेन 1 2 3, ठीक है. तो ये सेकंड नंबर पे ये बॉन्ड प्रेजेंट है, तो पहले वर्ड रूट 3 है तो मतलब क्या हुआ प्रॉप. फिर आ जाओ सफिक्स पे. सफिक्स कौन सी बॉन्डिंग प्रेजेंट है? डबल ईन. थर्ड पर आ जाओ प्रीफिक्स पे. प्रीफिक्स ओके, ओ या यहाँ पे एन. सॉरी। ओके, अब आ जाओ, क्योंकि सबको सारी बॉन्डिंग तो अब वही है ना सिंगल। फिर आ जाओ प्रीफिक्स पे। प्रीफिक्स जो होता है दैट इज बेसिकली द फंक्शन ग्रुप सेगमेंटस। सो प्रीफिक्स जो होगा इसका दैट वुड बी, व्हाट वुड दैट बी? So after writing the word roots of prefix, let's actually find out them. So word root is the number of carbon atoms. So 1, 2, 3, right? So तो word root कितना आ गया? Prop. फिर आ जाओ suffix पे. Suffix क्या होता है? Bonding. तब double bonding बचेंगे तो in. Prefix क्या होगा? You all know that. Could be one in है ना, one. Basically आप one लिखोगे तो इसका जो आंसर होगा that would be prop one in. ठीक है, फिर आते हैं सेकंड पे, दैट इज अ फोर्थ एग्जांपल बेसिकली। तो कितने कार्बन एटम्स है? 1 2 3 4 5, 5 कार्बन एटम्स है। तो वर्ड रूट मतलब क्या हुआ? पेंट, है ना। वर्ड रूट क्या हो गया हमारा? पेंट हो गया। सफिक्स क्या होता है कि बॉन्डिंग, बॉन्डिंग तो सिंगल ही है तो एन। थर्ड आ जाओ मिथे उस पे, तो 2 2 डाई methyl। तो अगर मैं आई बैक नेम की बात करूँ दैट वुड बी 2 2 डाई methyl पेंटेन। क्या हुआ? 2 2 डाइमिथाइल पेंटेन। ठीक है, अब आ जाओ नेक्स्ट एग्जांपल्स। सो फिफ्थ एंड सिक्स्थ देखते हैं। एंड फिफ्थ एग्जांपल क्या कहता है? लेट्स सी दैट। It is not this CH3 CH3 हो गया, CC हो गया, फिर आएगा CH2CH3। अब देखो ये HC ट्रिपल बॉन्ड C, फिर C, फिर CH3, इसको पता नहीं क्या है, CH3 ऐसे, फिर यहाँ पर एक CH3 आएगा, ये हो गया H। सो फिर से वही सेम चीज, तीन लिखने हैं आपका वर्ड रूट, सफिक्स, प्रीफिक्स। वर्ड रूट, सफिक्स, प्रीफिक्स। उसका वर्ड रूट क्या होगा? देखो 1 2 3 4 5, कितने वो 5 है, तो मतलब कि पेंट। सफिक्स पे आ जाओ, बॉन्डिंग कौन सी प्रेजेंट है? 3 वाली है तो आइन। अब आ जाओ प्रीफिक्स पे, तो सेकेंड नंबर पे है, तो थर्ड पे आएगा, हाँ सेकेंड पे आएगा, पेंट 2 आइन से आएगा। सो उसका जो आंसर आया दैट इज पेंट 2 आइन। क्या आंसर आया इसका? पेंट 2 आइन। फिर आ जाओ इस पे, सो 1 2 3, राइट। तो 3 मतलब कि क्या होगा? ये 3 मीन्स प्रॉप, है ना, प्रॉप होगा। तो फिर आ जाओ सफिक्स पे, कौन सी बॉन्डिंग है? सिंगल, तो नहीं सॉरी यहाँ पे ट्रिपल है तो आई। फिर आ जाओ इस पे, क्या है ये? हेल्प लिख लोगे 2, क्योंकि इसका 2 आएगा। फिर लिखोगे 3 3 डाइमिथाइल, राइट। तो देखो आप बहुत बच्चे में सीखने में जाते हैं कि मैम पता नहीं क्या है, हम कैसे करेंगे एंड ऑल। तो दिस प्लीज डोंट कंफ्यूज, इट्स वेरी इजी फॉर यू टू अंडरस्टैंड, राइट। तो हम इसका कर लेते हैं एंटीपैक नेम, 3 3 डाइमिथाइल prop 2 आइन। ठीक है, 3 डाइमिथाइल prop 2 आइन। अब आ जाओ सेवेंथ एग्जाम्पल पर। एग्जाम्पल ही बेसिकली क्वेश्चन ही ट्राई कर रहे हैं हम। सेवेंथ क्या कहता है? लेट्स सी दैट। CH3 CH CH CH2, CH3, CH, CH, CH2, CH3, right? क्लोरीन, क्लोरीन। अब आते हैं एट्थ पे, तो एट्थ क्या होगा? CH3, यानी इनको सी में दिखता है ऐसा, CH3, तो इसमें सी ही बड़े हैं, मैं क्या करूँ? इसमें सी ही बहुत है। CH3, CH2, CH, CH2, CH, oh God, CH2, 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 CH3, नियर भी 2 आएगा, फिर CH3, यार दिस इज C, ठीक है, व्हाट इज दिस? दिस इज C, तो 1 2 3 4 5, तो वर्ड रूट क्या हुआ आपका? पेंट, है ना। अब आ जाओ सफिक्स पे, सिंगल बॉन्ड है तो ए। अब आ जाओ प्रीफिक्स पे, प्रीफिक्स क्या होगा इसका? वो देखते हैं, 2 3 डाई क्लोरो, ठीक है। तो 1, अब देखो इसकी लॉन्गेस्ट चेन कहाँ से आएगी? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, ठीक है। तो इसका जो वर्ड पर, अच्छा इसका हमने करा ही नहीं, ये होगा 2 3 डाई क्लोरो पेंटेन, ठीक है। अब इसका अगर मैं वर्ड रूट की बात करूं तो ये वर्ड रूट क्या है इसका? हेप्ट, क्योंकि 7 है ना कार्बन एटम्स। सफिक्स आपका ए नहीं आएगा, एंड प्रीफिक्स क्या आएगा अब आपका वो देखना है बेसिकली। अगर आप देखो, आई मिस समथिंग, इसकी थर्ड पोजीशन में ना मिथाइल पसंद है, तो 3 मिथाइल, ठीक है। सो 3 मिथाइल हेप्टेन, क्या हो गया? 3 मिथाइल हेप्टेन, राइट। चलो जी नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल पे चलते हैं फिर। Let me clear the canvas only, that's easy. ओके, अब हम करते हैं नेक्स्ट एग्जाम्पल, दैट इज एग्जाम्पल नंबर 8। सॉरी, नॉट द 8, द 9th क्वेश्चन बेसिकली। तो 9th क्वेश्चन में उन्होंने क्या दिया हुआ है? H3C, H3C, और फिर कार्बन है या सी कैन गॉड, फिर हाइड्रोजन है, देन वी हैव डबल बॉन्डिंग, then again carbon, then again hydrogen, then it is methyl CH2। okay, so 9th हो गया, ये 10th देख लेते हैं क्या है अब। चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट विद इट नाउ। पहले वही सेम 3 चीजें, वर्ड रूट, सफिक्स, प्रीफिक्स, वर्ड रूट, सफिक्स, प्रीफिक्स, ठीक है। अब मैं वर्ड रूट की बात करूँ, वर्ड रूट का नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम्स, तो अगर नंबर ऑफ कार्बन एटम्स देखें 1 2 3 and 4, right? We have 4 carbon atoms in this particular compound, right? So 4 means we'll write meth, eth, prop, bute, right? So bute. Now if I talk about the suffix, what is suffix? Suffix is the bonding that is present, correct? Right? So if you see this is double bond, so in, wait. Yeah, so it's double bond, thereby it would be E. Now, if we talk about the prefix, then prefix is something here. So, 2. So, the IUPAC name would be, but 2E. Correct, students? Now, if we talk about the 10th question, 1 2 3 4 5 6, 7. So for 7, what do we use? We use hept. Now what is the bonding? Triple. So we'll use I, right? And where is it present? 2. So it is hept to I. Correct? I'll tell you something again that's very important. In you use when you have single bonds. In you use where you have double bonds. And ein you use where you have triple bonds. Right? I hope this is clear to you. Now let's move on to the further questions and solve them. So the 11th question is again CH3, C, CH2, 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 CHO, then CH3, that is the methyl group, and again methyl group attached. This has to be changed. Sorry for this, guys. This has to be CH3. Now 12th question is CH3, CH, CH2, CH2, CH3 and OH here, correct? Wait, yeah. So again the same things, the word root, the suffix and the prefix, the word root, the suffix and the prefix. So let's start with the 11th question. So what is the carbon atom? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So pent, right? Wait, let me check again. 1. See, it became C. Now that's what I was thinking. Then how did O come here? I was just worrying about it. God. See, this is a problem. Sorry for this, guys. It's C here. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So we use the word hex. If I talk about the bonding, it is single, so we use in. If I talk about the prefix, then you can see methyl group is present here, right? So 2, 2, di, 2, 2. Wait, I'll erase this thing. Sorry for this. It would be 2, 2, dimethyl hex If I talk about the 12th question now, 1, 2, 3, 4. God, this is C, this is 5. So you have 5 carbon atoms. That means the word root would be pent, correct? Now if I talk about the suffix, what would be the suffix? It would be OH or CH. It is OH, right? So the suffix would be in, right? If I talk about the prefix, OH group is attached to it, right? Means all. So it would be pentin, or it's attached to the second number, so don't forget that. So it would be pentin to all. Correct, students? I hope so this is clear to you. This is the IPAC name, don't forget it, okay? Let me clear the whole canvas. Else it will take a lot of time. Okay. Let me change the pen's color so that you all don't get bored, because I do get bored very easily while use of same colors. So let's take orange, and yeah. So let's draw a line in between first, 13th question, and then the 14th question. So first the 13th question, what are they given is CH3, C again, oh my god, CH3, CH, CH2, CH2, COOH, then the methyl group is present on this CH3. Now the 14th question, the 14th is CH3C, CH2, CH, oh, I'm sorry for this guys. This is CH2, CH3, here it is CH3 and Br, that is bromine group. Yeah, okay. So now let's start with the naming. Word root, then you need to get the suffix and then the prefix, again the word root, the suffix and the prefix. Correct? So if we talk about the word root, then what's the carbon atoms? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So it would be pent. If I talk about the suffix, then suffix is the bonding, right? So bonding is in, right? If I talk about the prefix, it would be 2-methyl, right? Now if I see the IUPAC name, then what would be the IUPAC name? IUPAC name would be 2-methyl. Okay, we didn't notice we have oic acid, COOH. I was just thinking that I'm missing something. I later on realized what I was missing. So we have to change the things, I guess. Yeah, let me see. We have to. Yeah, we have to change the numbering. So this would be the opposite. And here also I have to change this. Yeah. So I'll make the changes with the red pen because the red pen is what we use for corrections. So it's not 2-methyl. First of all, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this would be 4-methyl. Okay, what would this be? It would be 4-methyl, and this is what? This would be 1 oic acid, right? So let's start with it. So it would be 4-methyl, then it would be pent 1 oic acid. Okay, now if I talk about the next one, 1, 2, 3, 4. So word would be but. Suffix would be in because single bonding is present. So if we talk about the prefix, it would be 2-bromo and 2-methyl. So yeah, 2-bromo, 2-methyl. What is it? 2-bromo, 2-methyl butane. Correct, students? I hope so this is clear to you, and sorry for the mistake that I did in the previous one. Now let's move on to the next part of the questions. That is 15th question and 16th question we are going to try. So if I talk about the 15th question, that is CH3, God. Okay, I'm gonna write C this way, so don't mind. CH3, CH, CH3, CH2, and then CH2Br. Again, I wrote the C mistake. CH2Br. Correct. I hope so this thing is clear to you. Now if we start naming this particular compound, then it's very important. Okay, first let me write out the question. Then only we'll start naming. So the 16th question is HCC triple C H H H. Word root, suffix, prefix. If I talk about the word root, okay, let me change the color. Yeah, let's use yellow. So 1, 2, no, we have to start from here, right? Should we start it from here? Yeah, we should, because bromo was also present. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So guys, in the first position, okay, first 4 means but, single bonding means in, prefix that would be used is 1-bromo 3-methyl, right? So the word root would, the IUPAC name would be 1-bromo 3-methyl butane. Okay. Now if I talk about the 16th question, it would be 1, 2, 3. And because if we do it from the other way, then also it's the same thing, right? So word root is prop. The suffix would be ein, and if I talk about the prefix that we will be using here would be, see, it's present right, we use 2, right? So it will be prop 2 ein. What would it be? I'm writing it here also. Prop 2 ein. Correct, students? Now let me see if we have more questions. Yes, I have more questions for you. Okay, then let's use this color now. Let me just increase the boldness because that doesn't feel that you're writing. Okay, now we are going to do the question number. Wait, which question we do? 14th? No, I guess 14th or 16th. Whatever. I'm going to do the next question. That is HCOH, because I've not written the question numbers, just written the thing, and I've completely forgotten that which question did I teach you. Okay, wait. H, 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 then H, H, H. Correct? So HCO, right? Okay. So one carbon atom is only present here, right? As only medical, only one carbon atom is present here. This is the ketone group that is attached. So word root would be what? Meth. Talk about suffix, it would be ane, and if you talk about the prefix, that would be 1-O. So methyl 1-O. If I talk about this group, this question, word root, suffix, prefix, 1, 2, 3, it's CH or OH? OH. Okay, so 3, right? If you see over, that is the alcohol group is attached. This has to be the other way. 1, 2, this will be 3. So it would be prop. What is OH? Alcohol, right? Suffix क्या होगा? एन होगा because कौन सी bonding present है? Single bond present है. Prefix की बात करें then would be 1-all. So propan 1-all. क्या होगा? Propan 1-all would be the basic I could say